Thanks so much for your time, Minister. I appreciate it. So your cops are not happy with you and your department. They want to go on strike, even though it's illegal.
Well, I'm not sure if the police are not happy. Not a single formal structure that have raised that issue. We have only seen on the Twitter, we've seen on the social media. Unfortunately, I'm not a guru. I don't come close to those, so I'm briefed on it. Both POP crew and SAPO have distanced themselves, have said they know nothing of that. The National Commissioner, myself, police, they speak a lot to me, individually and collectively. Nobody has raised that. It would be really funny that for almost more than 10 years, police have not been promoted and they have kept quiet. Exactly when you promoted 32,053 of them, and then they have a problem on the matter. So that will be really awkward.
I mean, you of course have intelligence personnel at hand. There's a WhatsApp apparently going around. SAPU says that it's not going to go against any police officers who choose to go on strike either, so they know something.
Well, I don't know what SAPU knows. I was with the president with the press briefing earlier on, who said they spent a lot of night last night telling their members not to go on strike and all that, support them and all that. What I can tell, it's illegal for the South African police to go to strike. But it's even worse for a person that would be on the position of authority to make that call. I want to end there on that one. Yes, we are trying to find out where the thing originated, but police, as they are, there is no structure, and Twitter and everything is not the police structure.
Yeah, definitely not. So what happens, what if on Monday, even though you're not aware of it, even though SAPU's not aware of it, but will support it if it happens, what if people go to police stations and they can't get help? What then?
Well, you see, I was listening to people from KZN. I was speaking to the Provincial Commission this afternoon because they say this thing is anchored in KZN. You see, when you go to police stations, I went to Alexandra some few days ago, there are long queues. Those queues are for affidavits, not necessarily the core function of the South African police. Hence, I've been making the call wherever I speak that these affidavits must be done in other centers. Like, remember, all councillors are commissioners of oath, principals of schools, if they go there. But people, they believe that if they go to police station is even better. Those queues are forever long. But now I'm told that because those queues are long in KZN, so is a go slow, when they're forever long. For instance, one problem we have with the police general we're trying to fix. When you go to a certain police station, you are told that you are out of jurisdiction. Go to that police station. It happens every day. But yesterday, somebody was taken, his camera was taken from Albert Park. Instead of going to the police station next to there, he went to the central, and they told him to go back there, and they said that is a ghost law. Things that happened every day. So we don't have evidence at all that there is a ghost law. Yesterday I was told that it was the highest night of arrest by the visible policing, that we're moving, arresting. I was told that is one of the best days.
So come Monday, you are confident it'll be work as usual?
Absolutely no worry. The discipline, all discipline members, is the discipline of the South African Police Service. They'll be at their workstation doing the work that they're supposed to do.
All right, let's talk about safety at schools. And before we get to that, I want to hear from COSAS. They've been commenting about the poor safety at schools. I know it's not entirely your job. It isn't at all, actually. Let's listen to what they have to say, and then we'll come back and discuss exactly what they are saying.
Schools are free drugs and free weapons. Now, what each and every school has its own code of conduct, and we are saying that the security in our schools, it's very lacky. That is why we have such incidents in our schools. You know, you'll find learners entering inside the school with drugs, with dangerous weapons inside the school. Now, it goes back to our call that we have made in 2012 to say our school security is questionable. It cannot be that offices of the MEC, offices of the Premier has security that is 10 times better than our security inside the schools. Hence, we see such things happening in our schools. It's because there is no proper security in our schools.
Just very quickly, speaking to the department and of course the police, what needs to happen from their side? What do they need to do to up the security that you're talking about here?
Well, we've said it in 2012 to say that we want proper trained security personnel inside our schools so that they can deal with such issues. We can't call CPF our mothers who are old to say they must run after us. That is practically out of order.
So more security at schools, and he's not necessarily saying that the SAPS has to be involved, but if you look at how violent these crimes have been at schools, it looks like there's a need for the SAPS to be involved.
I'm really happy the way he puts it, security and safety at school, not calling for the police. Look, maybe deviate a little bit. There's been a call of sending the SANDF in the Cape Flats in Cape Town. The argument is one, we are not going to convert our communities to war zones. Now, take the police to be parked and be at school. We are converting schools to crime zones. It cannot be crime scenes. There must be a close working together of the police nearest police station working with that particular school. But I hear saying that old mothers can't be chasing. I agree with that. But SGBs have responsibilities of putting that safety. If they say there must be the trained personnel and all that, we will work with that. We will support that. But basically, there are three things that make school. Is a school, children, and educators. Police don't add there to make the conducive situation of teaching. But indeed, they must be close. They must respond when they're called, as it happened at Edenvale. They must respond as it happened where the computers were stolen. But also, police can't be chasing and running after the 13-year-old, as it happened at Limpopo, where a 13-year-old has been arrested for the matter. But when that happens, yes, we arrest. But there is a call that is lacking, even here, that call is lacking. The responsibility of parents with the schools to be part of the safety of the schools. They're not all old, especially where in primary the parents are young. That send school there. So that's a major call, that there must be a combination of these structures, but parents, they should not be cut off in the safety of schools.
So let's talk about police response time then to these crimes at schools. And you mentioned Edenvale. Your officers were praised by your own officials for their quick response time. The reality is they were right next door, Minister. They should have responded quickly in the first place. In fact, one would have thought that police station being so close would have been a deterrent to those criminals, but it wasn't.
Well, as criminals, why the police station was not deterrent to them to dare and go there. But we're very happy with the way they responded. We have a school safety program that we are rolling out. Part of it, we have started it in Cape Town, and we have spoken with the Minister of Basic Education to simply say every school will have a cop, adopt the cop. What that does, when a school folds the police station, you don't just fold the police station, you fold a certain police officer who you know their face, they know the relationship, and they'll be able to move fast on those matters. If they need the reinforcement, they'll work on that. In Western Cape, we are far ahead in terms of that. But in Gauteng, we're working on that in other provinces to say there must be a close relationship between the police station and the individual police that will adopt or be adopted by the particular school.
All right, thank you so much for your time, Minister. I appreciate it.
Thank you.